Hey guys, welcome back, and today I've got a good one for you, because we finally have a way to dupe Zonai devices on version 1.1.2. The glitch we'll be using to do this is called Mid-air Throw Duplication, and it was discovered by Quantim. I will leave a link to their channel down in the description if anyone wants to go and check them out. So to do this, you need to make sure that whatever Zonai device you want to duplicate, you only have one of. If you have more than one, you won't be able to do this. And there is a limit of 21. So you can't, unfortunately, duplicate as many as you want. You can duplicate up to 21 of any item, but once you get back down to one, you can reduplicate another 20 of them. So you'll still never run out. And then as for locations, you either need a bit of a ledge that is low enough for you to step up without climbing, but high enough that you drop off of it instead of just stepping straight back to the ground. Like this is a perfect example. How when I go up, I step up, but when I walk off, I go into a falling animation. And the falling animation is very important for this. And then if you want to go on to somewhere higher up, then it needs to be high enough that when you jump, there's enough time for you to enter that falling animation out of your jumping animation. And that can also be recreated if you, real quickly, if you just pull out a stake, you can kind of stick it so just the tip is in the ground, climb up, and then same thing, you can achieve that same height. So you can pretty much set up your own little position or area to do this, more or less wherever you want. So for the actual process, you just want to come up to your ledge, hold out your one device to throw it, and then we're going to walk off this ledge, and as soon as we go airborne, you're going to hold up on the D-pad, like this. And then we're going to let go of R to release our throw, and then we're going to press X to drop our device. And then you'll see you can't take that out here, and the one that you threw will be on the ground. And if you hold up or go into your inventory, you'll see that you still have the device. So then you just come back up onto the ledge. And I found that looking pretty much straight down gives you a better consistency or a better chance to avoid it actually deploying the device onto the ground, like up here on this lip. And if you wanted to come where I am, I'm just right outside the Nacho Yash Shrine on the Great Sky Island. This is one of the better places that I found for it, but like I said, works literally anywhere with a high enough ledge. But yeah, you can just keep doing this until you've reached your drop limit, and then you can just pick them all up. And if you... yeah, see, that might happen. If it does, don't worry about it. The bigger the device you're trying to duplicate, the less of a chance you'll have of that happening. Like if you're trying to duplicate wings, then your chances of having it deploy on the edge right there is pretty much zero. Like this is going to work for you as long as you're looking downward, like at all. But if you're, whoops. But if you ever go into it and you don't have the ability to drop, then you were just too late. You just press B to cancel out and go back and just do it again. But yeah, it's that easy. It's honestly just that simple. You just run off a ledge, throw it, and drop it. So that's going to conclude duping Zonai devices, but don't click off because I'm not done quite yet. Because if you've watched my dispenser storage video that I uploaded earlier today, and if you haven't, you should go watch that video, you may remember that I mentioned that there was a new duplication glitch that you can also use with dispenser storage. And this, as you can probably imagine, is that glitch. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So real quick, I'm going to run down to the same dispenser that I used in that video. And I'm going to cut to once I'm done setting it up. So once you have your device opened up and clogged, if you go over to this little pile over here, there's a couple of planks that you can set up like this. And I do recommend having the smaller one at an inward 45-degree angle. I found it much more consistent with letting you walk off the edge of the bigger board when it's angled inward than when it's just straight down. And then what you can do is, let me find something here. We'll use amber because I have a couple of them. So what you can do is instead of using ISD, we can just use this. Run off, throw it, pick up the one, and where did it go? It's going to end up being all the way at the end. So it may, depending on how frequently you use it or how quick it is to find in a sort, it might take a little while to find it in your menu, but then you can sit here and just do this until you've got 21 items on the ground. And for the sake of time, let's say that these 4 items, these 4 amber, are all 21 of them. I've duped 21, and I picked them all up. Now you just take them, and just like before, or just like in the other video, you just drop them all in here. They'll get all stuck, and they'll no longer be counted as part of the item drop limit. And then you just take your one, and then you can just keep redoing this. So this can be used as a faster way of abusing dispenser storage to get hundreds of items, as opposed to ISD, which is admittedly slower. But this duplication got found as I was collecting, or not found, this duplication got posted in the Discord as I was collecting the last couple bits of information for my dispenser storage video. So by that point, that video was already long enough as well. So I decided to just make this one its own video. And then just to throw these ones in here real quick. For anybody who didn't see that other video and for some reason hasn't gone to watch it yet, once we've got all of our items loaded in there and we're ready to grab them, same as the other video, we just come up here, hit recall, let these slide out, and then we just grab them as they come out. So that's how you can use mid-air throw duplication to speed up the process of dispenser storage and just duplicate hundreds and hundreds of items. Obviously, you can't use this to get more than 21 of the Zonai devices, but you know, at least it's faster than using ISD. So that's going to do it for this one. If you liked the video, do me a favor and leave it a like, and if you want to see more like this, subscribe to the channel.